Kia ora, welcome. Thanks for stopping by to visit. I'm Dorry, aka the Colvin Kiwi. My artist studio is wherever my camera and I are, which lately has meant seeking the inspiration to create right here in my own garden. Come with me and see what has caught my eye. Be enthused by a slideshow of new work, with some oldies too. Right now, the butterfly bush rules this area, but earlier in the season it was daffodils, salvia, ageratum and dill that reigned. It has been a spectacular season for butterflies, but watching all the pollinators enjoy the blooms has been a joy. See butterflies from here, and some from over there, in Maryland too. Let's sit a while and enjoy a quiet moment as fall approaches. In the spring, blooms were everywhere back here. In the summer, we had a sad day when the big old maple had to come down. Pausing here now, I recall discovering that the bench arms were a great location for mini setups. That old maple tree will be sorely missed, so I kept some of the cut trunks and have fun now using them as backgrounds. Green Man has had some pretty company this season. Lower down, the garden goddess provides a good focal point. This barn door, salvaged from a well-known Great Falls barn before its destruction, brings a touch of history and a potential backdrop. And do you see that birdhouse through the branches? It appeared on my 2011 garden quilt. Don't it make your brown eyes blue? New Zealand, Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud, down there in the South Pacific Ocean, just over the date line at the beginning of tomorrow, the country of my birth and my spiritual home. Although my accent is from New Zealand, I have not lived there since 1978. Pukeko, or swamp hen, that bluish bird, is becoming just as much a national icon as the kiwi is. Do you know it's where they call butterfly bush an invasive weed because it seeds so easily and can be found growing wild along the roadside in country areas? Here's a few of my favourite images from New Zealand. My dad liked to sing about watching the sun go down on Galway Bay. I guess I inherited that love, as I'm always on the lookout for a beautiful sunrise or sunset, a pretty sky, or the delight when my friend the moon shows up during daylight hours. I trust you enjoyed your visit with me. Did it give you insight into what has called me to create my vignettes and stories this year? Flowers, Foliage and critters large and small have lined up and begged for their moment to shine, as you have seen already. Out here in nature, we can begin to see the colours change, and an autumn vibe is in the air. Birds and butterflies are fueling up for their migration, while hikes for leaf peeping gain priority. Here are some of my early fall images. Cheers! Most all of my photographs you've seen here in this slideshow can be printed to order. If something has caught your eye and you'd like to have more details, shoot me an email, colvinkiwi@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram @colvinkiwi. Thanks so much for joining us in this brave new world of the Great Falls Studios Virtual Studio Tour 2020.